Okay, so I'm going to update, well, my update button doesn't work. You start the game with one of e.v.i.l's evil decks. Interesting. Okay. I've never seen that before. That might be interesting to just, like, try. It's like, you know, you don't actually have to do anything.
We may have accidentally released arcane energies with random effects. Some good, others interesting.
Interesting. What does that button do? Anomaly mode. Game a random effect for this run. Interesting. I've never seen that before. I just saw that button. I'm going to do that. Right, let's get the random effect, and then we've got new characters, Warlock and Paladin. Let's try this
Power of the never set will answer.
I'm trying this anomaly shit. Let's see what the hell that is. And this run has 4 additional powerful bosses. Yikes. Okay. Oh no, it's a Warlock. Ah, this could be horrible. Random nonsense Warlock. What could possibly go wrong? Lindsay Redgrill. Okay, let's do this. Let's see how much of a calamity mess this is with random effects. Maybe it's just a week 5 thing, because, you know, it did sound like it was saying like it's a week 5 thing, maybe. Okay, let's start with that. That's good. And restoring health.
Careful, I'm a sharp one.
Let's see just how sharp you are as we stab our dagger into you. Okay. The end of your turn reduced the cost of player's hands by 1. Wow.
Await the most powerful mages in Azeroth. Prepare for a long fight.
Is that for both? I don't think the fight's going to be that long.
Tekan, all you've told me is true.
Okay.
You are an instrumental part of our master plan.
Everything is going to be like super cheap next turn. This is going to be ridiculous.
Such a beautiful design.
Well, you know, we can do this and then that maybe, and then restore health, or I can restore. Okay, let's steal that. That's just free to play, and sure.
What can I blast to you?
Why are you glowing? Why are you glowing? Your hero can't be targeted by spells or hero powers until your next turn. That's right. Yeah, silence my turn. Go ahead. You silenced him. Okay. Well, that's death rattles annoying. Yeah, everything being cheap is kinda bad. Oof. Okay. So deal 3 damage to a minion and your hero. 4 damage. That needed to be done. Okay, we'll get some bats, or I can wipe the balls, but I don't think I necessarily want to do that. I'll wipe it in a different way. Okay, let's restore some health so we don't die. Then, you know, could kill the Northern Lion, but I don't want to. And I don't want to waste HP drawing. Just seems like a terrible idea. Okay. Now we'll kill him with his face. And that'll work. Right. Everything going cheap could be ridiculous. So I think, well, that's not guaranteed every turn though, is it? That's just for this.
I am low on cards.
No shit. We don't want to die there. Right? I think we've just got lethal, so let's just go for it.
Of course.
Easy. Okay. No problem. Wasn't ever worried for a second with that anomaly. Not at all. Okay.
With the elixir of vigor,
I like that.
your supply of pathetic henchmen will be infinite.
Infinite henchmen, you say? After you play a minion, shuffle 2 copies into your deck, they cost 1. And if they get cheaper, that elixir is actually pretty good. I do like RNG, but infinite minions that cost 1, that could potentially be free. Okay, and the Council Man. You know, if we get that RNG, that's pretty good. Minions in your hand have Echo. Ooh, that's ridiculous. Everything could just be echoed forever and add in another copy back into it and add the first seal into your hand. I mean, I like the control. The control actually sounds the smartest way of doing it.
The Citadel is home to the greatest mages of Azeroth, as well as Akazanzarak.
Akazanzarak, what a name. What a name. Okay, what's going to be our random stuff this turn?
The great Akazanzarak!
Alakazam Akazanzarak. Nice to meet you.
Prepare your regrets.
Prepare your regrets. He went for the proper voice acting there, didn't he? What's the randomness going to be this one? I don't know what the possibilities are on this anomaly, so that's not the anomaly. Oh, is it always just going to be reduce the cost of your hands by 1? Okay, everything's just going to be cheap AF. I don't think it will be the same every turn, but add a random magical feature chance. That could be bad, right? So let's get our taunt and that out there. Everything's going to be reduced. Oh yeah, and we shuffle a 1 cost of it into our deck, which is eventually going to be free when they get drawn. Okay.
An all new feat just for you.
Yeah, go ahead.
My lovely audience.
That's soon going to be 3, that's soon going to be free, but not this turn. Okay, deal 2 damage to a minion. Well, let's just get rid of that, because that's smart. Okay. Next turn we've got that and 1 mana left over. And they get shuffled back into our deck, so we never have a draw to worry about. We can have more and more of them, and we get the first seal 1,000,000 times in our hands.
Have you ever seen something so amazing?
As a frog.
I think not.
Side effects? No,
Well,
trust me.
that restore could be a problem. Okay, if I do that, it won't get cast again. I'm just going to do this. And do I want to do 1 damage to everything? I kind of don't. Yeah, that would be a bad idea. If I traded and then cast that, it would do a lot of damage to my minions. So I think we're not going to bother with that. Say goodbye to your minions. That was dumb. Okay. That's all to mine. Okay. That's kind of bad. 7, 2, 3. Just trade that. That kills everything. That's pretty good. Let's get the second seal. And, you know, it'll get cheaper and cheaper and cheaper. And we got extra copies of minions in our hands, so we're a pretty good situation here.
Someday, you'll be
Opponent's spells cost 1 more? Well, that's not a problem. Draw 3 spells, discard any spells drawn. Okay, I was going to say, if he doesn't draw spells when he's a spell master, something's wrong. Deal 4 damage to a minion when you hit it. Well, to save 6 damage, that's just clever. Then, these are all free. I'm not going to waste the heal. Sure, it's extra damage to his face, but I'd rather have the HP. Thank you, D380, for the host. Very much appreciated.
They grow up so fast.
A 1-1. Ooh, an extra 1-1. Whatever will I do? I could just trade infinitely into him. So I'm going to do that. Let's get this out there. Let's get the taunt on. Oh no. You get a 0 cost of something, and I don't know what it was. Maximise the equity. With the heal, we might as well go for the extra draw. Make the minion free again next turn. We got that cycle back into our deck with 3 copies of it for 1 cost, which is basically free. The final seal. Well, that's not as scary as you might think it is. Oh my god, actually it is. Why are you getting that for free repeatedly? He had my seal. I didn't realise that was the spell that he copied. Shit. Okay, that wasn't scary. Okay. But I can trade into his 10-6, which is meant to be the scary one. Then get these out there. Okay. Right, we got a taunt back up, that's good. Right, we're not in as big a trouble as I thought. Destroy a minion, summon 2 copies. Ooh, and we got a Venom out of it.
And I know a lot.
You're going to transform the Venom out of it. Yeah, of course you are. Whenever adjacent minion takes damage, this minion instead takes it. Well, I mean... I'll just put the taunt next to that then. Smart. Okay, destroy your opponent's deck. It's a shame he has no deck already. Okay, well, let's just go for his face. I mean, what's spell damage possibly going to do compared to him having 1 HP? And I've got a thicker deck than ever he started out with, and he said. My final act is to die by your own hand! How did we end up with a thicker deck than we began with? That's ridiculous. Okay, so I want more expensive things. That just seems ridiculous what we've got. Also, Cursor of Tham, yes. I mean, I just like it. What's this Jumbo Imp? Yeah, I don't care. Everything's too cheap. Cursor of Tham is good, and also, you know, just that destruction could really play well with the meta that we got going on with this. You know, I don't know if everything's going to constantly be reduced, but with the cycle, getting extra copies that cost 1 put back into our deck. That seems smart. Beichao!
I only have a few tomes, mostly books.
Okay.
I possess more knowledge than all your tomes put together.
Special interactions! But do we really have more knowledge than them? Okay, so I can give you the curse. What do we got? It still is card reduction. I didn't realise it would be permanently that forever. Okay, so this is actually going to be very good. I'm just going to go for expensive cards every time.
I learned this one from an old paperback.
Damn you. Well, I just realised the curse isn't actually going to be as good because it's actually going to get cheaper in your hand as well. So yeah, sure. You learned that curse. Great. Big
You never
deal.
know what you will find in
Oh,
an old
do you have
wizard's
another
scroll.
copy of my curse? I guarantee she got a copy of my curse then. Did we lose a lot of health? I don't know. I'm gonna do this instead. I think that's a smart thing. You wouldn't have got Rin though, so that's pretty good. You know, if you give me the curse, go ahead. Everything's cheap. You actually used it whilst it cost 2. Fair play. Can't quite play Rin, so I might as well draw
I lack mana.
because
Keep your voice down.
get all these minions out there. It's worth playing. Okay. Now we got a lot of damage. You had to, didn't you?
I don't feel so good.
What can I bless for you?
Interesting. Okay, nothing died from doing it.
Trick or treat.
Deal 5 damage to your minions. Well, that's just the one that we've got to trade into. Ooh, that was pretty nice. Then I trade that. Okay, all of your minions now die. So I don't know what you were thinking with that.
Turn that thing down.
Easy with 1 already. Like, we don't even need to think about it now. We just throw everything into it. Unless you've got a way of doing that. Yeah, easy. Okay. Shut up. Already dead. Not a problem. No problem. Is it Bob now? We're gonna get Bob. Okay, that could be useful. Each turn this in your hand, game +1/+1. I mean, if I can get that in, it's always in the start of hands actually. So that is actually really good. I'm gonna take that. Okay, and it'll be free, like literally the instant we play it. Void contract, yeah. And I just want to go for the most expensive things, so I'm gonna go with control. So everything's just gonna get cheaper. Bob. Give me some good stuff.
With human shields.
I don't even mind if you make
I
things
mean,
more
friends.
expensive. Humans use... Ooh, also that thing has troll, does it? No, it's not what I'm thinking of. Yeah, yeah. So I'm not going to burn my deck by doing that. Okay, modify your adventure deck. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Give me some expensive minions, Bob.
I always love meeting a new customer.
Okay,
Come on in.
choose an enemy. Well, that seems like a good one. Summon a random minion discarded. I'm not really discarding, so I'll go with that.
You've made a friend.
I don't mind making something more expensive because they're always going to be cheaper. And in fact, that's a very good target for that. But have I got anything else better to do? Always start in your hands. None of these are worth it. Sure, let's do that.
Some of these tales are so crazy.
Do you want to
they're
remove
true.
any of these? Not particularly. Okay, let's go with this.
Safe travels.
Thanks, Bob. You're a good buddy. Oh shit.
Dalaran's archivist, keeping alive the memories
Of the dead. Rafam, where's your curse? I know I've got your curse in my hand, but where's the option to give the enemy the curse from the beginning? That's always really good. It wouldn't really work out well with everything getting cheaper though, would it?
Prepare your regrets.
Okay.
Oh, I've read about you.
Terror.
You're awful.
I'm gonna cycle. I mean, it's not the worst, but I feel like, you know, I don't want that in my hand right now. Yeah, awful. Oh dear. Okay, everything's gonna be cheaper. I should have kept expensive minions. That would have actually been smart. I shouldn't cycle for cheap minions, should I? I should keep the expensive
You have
ones.
been noticed.
I've heard that one before.
Okay. I mean, let's just do that. Yeah. I mean, you know, literally that's going to become the greatest thing in the world. Eventually. Whenever I feel like playing it. You know, I can just hold that forever until we're in trouble. And then it's like, oh, it's a taunt that's got a huge amount of health. What am I going to do? Oh, I know. Oh, and we also shuffle it back in our deck, actually, so... Okay. Let's do that.
So sweet.
I mean, I'm going to do this. You cannot kill it. No. I'll wait. Next turn I'll do that. We'll do that. Destroy it. Reshuffle it. Just seems legit.
Ah, yes. And so it goes.
Repeat history. Nothing useful, but I can do this. It will kill nothing. I kind of need to do 1 damage. Shit. Oh well.
Give me a key.
Still worth it. That's now on 1 HP. I'll play this guy.
I've got this.
We'll get some copies of him in our deck. We'll pop that. When he dies, we get 2 more of him. And then, you know, seems smart. 2, 3 here. You're getting a lot of those spells being cheaper. Okay, so shame I don't have 2. Minions in your hands have echo. Interesting. So I could just echo forever. Wait until we get to play that. Restore 3 health. I mean, we're not really getting a lot of use out of that. I'm going to put you out there regardless. I'm going to heal that up. Don't think it's the greatest play, but if we can echo things, especially when they become cheaper. Oof. 0 cost echo forever. Okay. Seems
Have you
smart.
already forgotten?
Yeah. You getting that back forever is not good. Echoes in your hands already do have echo, but oh wait. You're not 1 cost. I was gonna say if that's still 1 cost, then that would have been smart. Okay. So if I trade with that, that's 1. But nothing has 2. So I need to think about this. 4, that leaves it at 1. But again, nothing has 2, but it does 2 damage to them. But I can wipe that. That will... No, it'll work. Right, time to go for the face. Because it'll summon the minions back with 1/1 on my side. But they're worth killing to kill them. Sure, it did a lot of damage to my minions, but I think that was okay. It's fine. We can cope with that. Seemed like a smart trade.
No.
Yeah, we're going to get our health back anyway. That was a waste of heal for you, because I'm going to trade. And now we got that back, so that's good. Might as well play you for free. We wait till that's better, and then we can just echo a million copies of that, and they'll cost 1 HP, 1 mana each, but you know, it'll be big. Huge! Okay, you can just go pop. That heals us.
Give me your
Heal. Okay, he's just dead. He doesn't realise how dead he is. He's super dead. Ysera.
And history will remember the tales of
No, I don't think Ysera's going to help you, mate. Okay, yeah, I might lose a lot of minions. Okay, so they will die to Ysera, so 3, 6.
Of course.
But we've still got the ability to echo, so it's worth it. Okay. We'll wait for that for like turn 10. Next turn we'll get quite a few of those out there. Destroy a random enemy minion. Well, okay. You put that back in my hands. I'm okay with that actually, because it just means that it doesn't get destroyed. Sure, that's maybe. It's 50-50 that it's going to destroy my echo, so I'm actually going to play these first. We're going to get a million copies of these in our deck. Okay, they don't stay at 4/4, which is unfortunate. We could also do that. Which is probably smart because it was free. Okay, and then I'll also get a boogie caller, you know, spread the chances of things not dying. Take the 1/1. I dare you. Oh, you literally killed the giant that attacked you. I'm happy with that trade. I should buff that. You're running out of cards. You literally have nothing in your hands. I can echo forever, but you know, it's not worth it. Probably should have done the draw first to get the giants out there, but you're dead. What does it matter? You are dead. Easy. Not again. 4 more bosses could be a problem though. Like, we got to take out 14. Okay. Fill your board with copies of this minion. Ugh. I mean, that sure it's an 8 cost, but for what? It doesn't seem, unless we can buff it, that just seems stupid. Okay, destroying minions, sure, that seems the only good thing. We've got no way of buffing that back, so it'd be pointless. It would be utterly stupid to take that. It's like, yeah, it would get cheaper, but no, there's nothing good for us there. Dreamus! What are you doing to that snake? Okay. Curse!
Prepare
Sure,
your
I'll take that.
Customer! Oh, just
I'm going to see if I can get something a bit better and a bit more expensive to hold in our hands. There you go. We got some expensive stuff to get really cheap really early.
You have been noticed.
I'm going to need a
You
muzzle
craft
for
the
you.
pets, okay.
Wait a minute. You're not a customer.
No, I am not.
This one's popular. It's easy to train.
I don't really have good things to do here. I mean, I might play that next turn. It's going to be free, and we can maybe do some interesting things. Okay. Void Terror the turn after. Potentially. Let's get that out there. Let's go for an extra draw. Maybe we can get another copy. Okay. You're going to take damage. You'll have to throw yourself into my minion to take care of it. That's not good. Shit. Okay. I considered playing that. I should have done it.
Keep some common pets around.
Now it's worth it. Okay. Take care of that. We got that back in hand. That's only if we took damage, but I don't particularly care about that.
Oh, can I pet it?
Go ahead. Yeah, it's not the greatest of plays, but I'll do it. And we can get that up there. We're not going to get that as it is if we do that, so that wouldn't be smart. But the mountain giant, then that is good. Okay, that needs to die instantly. That needs to die straight away. Let's get. Okay, you finally got rid of the curse, but you waited for it to be free, so that's smart. Okay. They were all beasts, so you got a handful of beasts.
Just last week.
Well, I guess everything you've got is beasts. Right. That definitely needs to die. Even though that web spin is a problem. Ooh, Echo. Ooh, Echo. Gotta do that. Potentially, I'm just gonna do this.
I got this.
I'm gonna do it on that. You know, if he kills that, we get 2 of them. We haven't buffed this or anything at this point, so I think that's actually a smart thing to do. Okay, we can trade with the taunts. Once he gets through, he'll probably go for that and kill it. In which case, I'll get 2 coppers on my good minion to start buffing up, trading into his. Okay. Minions have Echo. Well, shit. It's not fantastic. We're not going to get any benefits out of that at this point, but maybe we'll get some benefit out of that. 12, 13, 12. That needs to die. Well, what am I going to kill him with? Right. Ooh. Suddenly. I'm going to trade with that. I considered keeping that alive, but give me 2 of those. I'll keep 1 alive. So, no, I'll keep both alive. Once they're buffed, I'll do the Void Terror. And we can potentially get a couple of Void Terrors out there in 1 turn and just make a humongous Void Terror. If we live. Well, I can see why he didn't damage that then. Shit. Okay. That is free. Okay. This is bad. Okay. I need to figure out a way to get rid of all of these. I don't think it's happening, is it? Unless we can get a taunt. Okay, destroy. I mean, there's some interesting meta there, which doesn't really help us in a lot of instances. I think we're just dead regardless. I mean, doing that, and then just making a gigantic Void Terror, but also getting 2 copies of that minion back. He might be dumb enough to trade, but I think he's going to go for the lethal. Yeah, I think we lost this one. Yeah, of course he is. The AI knows to go for lethal, that's the one thing it knows. sees lethal, it will go for it. Yeah, I don't like Warlock
Wrangle
decks.
snakes for a living.